Hello there. I'm Trevor.
And I'm Jessica. And today on Some in the Middle, we're at Universal Studios Hollywood for some horror nights.
That's right. We're back for another year, Halloween Horror Nights. So join us as we get
Scared?
scared.
A little bit, maybe. A lot, maybe.
We got some houses. We got 8 new houses to check out this year. Terror Tram and some scare zones. So join us.
Let's do it.
This year at Universal Halloween Horror Nights, we decided once again to pay for early entry to the event. The limited availability early access ticket allows you 90 minutes to access select houses prior to the event start time at 7 p.m. This year they had 4 houses open during early access: Insidious, The Further, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Legacy of Leatherface, and Dead Exposure Death Valley. We've always felt the $10 to $15 upcharge for early access is well worth the value, especially when you can knock out some of the more highly anticipated houses prior to the crowds getting too crazy.
We're out here ready for Insidious.
Here we go.
Most anticipated for me for the night. We waited an extra bit of time for this one, so let's hope it's worth it.
Let's hope our strategy was a good one.
Tiptoe through the tulips. Oh, me.
He's got your baby. He's got your baby. I'm getting closer to something.
Ah! Holy crap! Oh my god.
He's coming back for you.
Oh. Oh. Ah! No! Oh.
The bride in black. The bride in black.
Oh no. Ah! Oh.
He's coming. He's coming.
Oh no. Ah! Jesus.
If she sees you, she'll make me.
Oh my god. Ah! 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 No! Ah! My God! Ah! 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 Oh. Holy ah! Oh my God. No. No! Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. That maze. That freaking got me. That got me so good a couple times. Holy crap. Jeez. Insidious. First house of the night. What's your thoughts?
I feel like timing was a problem all the way around. But outside of timing, there were things I liked.
You mean by like you didn't get scares?
I got some scares, but they were kind of happening behind me. I feel like the timing is off in the walking through the maze, like where I was at in timing. I could hear the rest of the group behind us getting better scares. I feel like their timing might have been a little better, because that sometimes happens with mazes, right? That like the timing of walking through it just can affect the experience, I feel like, right? So I almost would like to give that one another try.
I loved it. It's my favorite maze of the night. Favorite house. I got the most scared in it. I didn't have any timing issues or anything like that. It freaked me out. The gross out scares in it are awful. I was like literally like almost vomiting in another room after it from the smell was lingering.
Agreed.
And then getting sprayed. It was the maze that had me feeling the most uneasy the whole night, all the way walking through it.
Yeah.
Next up, we had Ghostbusters. All right, here we go. Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire. Oh look, it's the ghost cabbie. They brought him back.
Oh, look at the
Slimer.
Imagine commanding an army of ghosts. Goraka. Now he's headed straight for us. In the middle of July.
This isn't how I wanted to spend my golden years.
Disgusting.
Fire Master.
for you. That was alright. That was fun. That wasn't scary at all, but it was fun.
Driver got me twice. I went to Canada and
Yeah.
it was fun. It was great.
Yeah, it was fun. Not scary at all, but still a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. This was a fun maze, and that's what I would say about it. It told the story of the movie fairly well. It took the high points. It wasn't scary at all, but it was, as a Ghostbusters, lifelong Ghostbusters fan, it was a lot of fun to walk through the maze and, see them in action.
Yeah.
How about you?
I loved all the little details. Again, I think I am a detail person, and just like Insidious, I liked all the storytelling elements going through the maze. There were several storytelling elements with the little marshmallow man, Mr. Stay Puffed.
The Stay Puft Marshmallow.
Yeah, mini little mini, and so I dug all those little story elements and the detail in the props, right? Like, I really feel like the props can put you in the place too. So, and I like a fun maze, so I do agree it was kind of more of a fun maze, and I like laugh scares, I guess.
Yeah. It was fun. Next up for the night, we had Quiet Place. So we got our first 2 mazes in, easy. The early entry paid off. About to do Quiet Place. Let's go. The scary noises are gone now. They're back. You hear them? But we're in Despicable Me land.
I was gonna do a Gru voice, but I don't think I can do it. It's gonna sound like Dracula. I don't even know how to do a Gru voice. It's like
Rule number 3. You will not cry, or whine, or laugh, or giggle, or sneeze, or burp, or fart.
my minions, minions, goyles.
Thank you. That was fun. It wasn't scary at all.
No, it wasn't scary.
That was not scary at all, but it was a lot of fun and the production value was awesome.
Yeah, there were a lot of monsters.
What you think, babe?
Monstros 3.
It wasn't scary, but like the production value was great.
Yeah, the monsters look good.
Yeah.
Quiet Place basically featured the first two movies. What you think?
My favorite thing were the costumes, like or maybe not the costumes, not so much even the props, but the creatures themselves, I guess. Like the look of them was good. They were put together well, but I don't think they were utilized correctly.
Yeah, so going into Quiet Place, everyone says, how are they going to do this maze that people are going to scream? Like our daughter's screaming the whole maze, right? And two, the production value on those ginormous aliens. It was around every corner was never someone in a suit popping out as one of those. It was instead like huge production value that you're used to at Universal Horror Nights. And it was this like, big rig sort of thing that someone's behind controlling that would move or jump at you. And it was neat to look at, but it lost the lore of a house that you're used to, where you're going to get jump scares at the end. I'm used to those kind of big type creatures that pop out at you happening once or twice in a house.
Yeah, like puppetry element kind of,
Yeah,
right?
they were in almost every turn.
True.
And that lost me a bit. I still think they look great.
The other thing about Quiet Place is so much of Quiet Place, the film itself, was anxiety invoking in the fact that you didn't see the creature. It was like that bit of mystery, right? Where you don't want to see. Some of those movies just like, can you please just show me what it looks like, right? You just want to see it, right? I think they could have utilized, like you said, a person even on stilts or something in the background that made you feel like it was chasing you or following you, but never actually visibly seeing it or hearing it, like a loud noise or a burst of air to make it feel like it just ran by you, or something like that. I think that would have gave it more anxiety invoking moments versus just that puppetry being so front and center. So
It was cool. All right, next up we have Monstros Latin America 2. This is the sequel. Last year we got an original house here at Universal Hollywood Horror Nights. So it was so successful. It was actually my favorite house last year. It was so successful that we get part 2 this year. And I think Florida got our house, or a variation of Monstros 1.
El león vuelven a la misma caja. Ted is great. Este hombre wanted to be the richest man in the village, so he took the sack of oro from el charro. El diablo siempre cobra sus deudas.
Those eyes. Those eyes. Ah! Is this the end? Hi, Death. Oh! My God, good job. Oh my God, what happened? I'm sorry.
Good job.
Monstros 1 was excellent. Monstros 2 was a good swing and maybe a double. It was not my favorite house of the night. I honestly would have to review footage to really remember the big moments of it. It just kind of all washed over me. Like the rooms didn't have the standout things that I remember in last year's. And I don't want the same things, but it's just, you know, for lack of a better term, the sequel wasn't as great as the first one. So we've all seen plenty of great sequels. This wasn't a bad sequel, but I wasn't a huge fan. How about you?
I honestly don't remember the maze.
There you go. I bet you speaking to that, you probably remember coming out of that maze more so, and that scare zone that was all the luchadors that was tied to Latin America as well.
I do remember that.
And that was really cool. I felt like we were on a break moment when we got to that part. It was kind of like low key.
Yeah.
But still.
The few that were out there looked cool. I would have liked more of it.
Yeah. But yeah, so, and that kind of wrapped up, those 4 houses all wrapped up the top lot between Curious George parking lot and the upper lot. And now we're going to make our way down into the lower lot to get the other 4 houses that were down on the lower lot. Scratch that. Before we do that, we're going to head to the Terror Tram.
Yeah, we're ready for the Terror Tram. Whoa.
All right, here we go. Terror Tram, City, Blumhouse time. Let's go.
What are you? I've been asking myself the same question. Nailed it. I have a new primary user. Me. I didn't want you to see this. Are you listening to me? Occupational hazard. Are you listening to me?
Jess's favorite show or movie?
Wait, was it a show too?
No, I don't. Maybe. No? No.
Was it?
No.
I heard it wasn't.
No, they should have made it.
Don't hurt me! No, don't hurt me.
Dude, I know my dad works there.
No, don't hurt me.
Beginning of assignment, any and all crimes, take murder, will be
You're so purgy.
Please help me.
Who wants to help bunny people?
Please help me. Please.
I thought those guys were the other movie.
Borderlands?
No, the one with the weirdo Eli Roth made.
Borderlands. Thanksgiving?
No, earlier. The one where they kill people.
Hostile.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I like this patriotic purge. U.S. Slay! More perch?
Blumhouse Terror Tram. What do you think?
It's been better.
Yeah. This probably, I don't want to say it's my least favorite Terror Tram, but
Might be mine.
yeah, I don't know. It never held suspense long enough. There were just these like sort of isolated moments. Like Megan had isolated moments that you would walk up to and she would do her thing. And they were cute, they were cool, they were right from the movie and fun, but
Yeah.
they didn't.
Actors and actresses did a good job.
That was about it.
Yeah.
That's all they did. I never was like had a sense of dread getting
It was
through
a
the Terror
walk-through.
Tram.
It was a walk-through carnival kind of almost.
Yeah. Whereas
It wasn't a haunt or a maze
yeah.
with scares.
Yeah. 2 years ago when it was The Purge, that was terrifying getting
Yeah.
through the whole thing.
Yeah, it was.
There were a lot of moments where you were like, just leave me be and let me get through this.
Mm-hmm.
And I never really felt that way on this year's Terror Tram. All right, on to the next. The next house we have up is Eternal Bloodlines. This is the always present Universal Monsters house at Universal Hollywood Horror Nights.
Stage 12. Kind of epic to be like, we're going into stage 12, the place where so many classic, iconic horror movies have been shot. Or not even just horror movies, but classic Universal films. Birthplace, man. That's amazing.
Darkness has fallen, and our bloodline is dying out.
My pursuit of Dracula's brides has brought me to this place.
Last other than Hellseers. Last other than Hellseers.
And Monster Hunter. Together we embarked on a fateful journey. Monster and monster. My blood surges through many hearts. Aim for the heart!
I totally missed the final scare there, but
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I missed that final scare, but hopefully.
You know, these houses every year are a hit for me. They might not be all that scary, but it's the Universal Monster lore. They always tell a really cool story. And I wouldn't say they did wrong this time around either. They did that again. They told a fun story. It's all driven by female lore, which was cool. And even better, you're literally in stage 12, the original stage that a bunch of these Universal movies were made in. Frankenstein and Dracula, Phantom of the Opera, etc. What should I give Bloodlines?
I enjoyed the female perspective. Obviously, you know, we had female, I guess, villains. Some of them, I would say, you can argue whether they're actual villain or not. But you know, just that changes the energy, I guess, of the house. It shifts it. It does take away from the horror to a certain degree, but at the same time, there was horror there. There was some jump scares too, and some like cringy moments for me. So yeah, no, I actually really dug it, and I love the fact. I think just walking into that studio, knowing the history, right? Because we kind of knew this before going in there. Just made it feel that much more, I don't know, dense, or just, I don't know, historical. Rich, just gave it more of a feel. So like you said, it wouldn't be the scariest of the night, but I feel like it might be a favorite for me.
The next house we hit is the Weekend.
All right, it's time for the Weekend. Weekend's back with his trilogy.
Awesome.
Oh, wow.
It's time to walk into the light and accept your fate with open arms. Scared? Don't worry. We'll be there to hold your hand and guide you through this painless transition.
That was weird. Eyeballs are moving.
Bring you to the Dawn FM. The Tunnel of Limbo.
On break.
trilogy. Yeah, like you know what? When you walk onto the soundstage there, it's like there's this whole DJ queue, and like you're watching the DJ go from After Hours to other albums. It's great. The maze. I don't know that I liked this maze more than the one 2 years ago.
Yeah, I'm not sure I do either.
But I still enjoyed it, and there were neat new moments. There was like, I mean, we're all into these babies these days. You got Baby Grogu, you got Baby Beetlejuice, and you even got Baby Weekend.
Oh, that's right.
In
Yeah,
the maze.
I forgot about that.
So that's interesting.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I feel like it's the one that's the most like, you know, music driven, and it's hype. It's fun. Enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a glam gore.
Yeah, glam gore.
Glam gore. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I liked it how it was. I liked it. And it was kind of annoying too how between each like section you had this like long hall of lights like that you kind of were walking into, like gave you a feel of transition, I guess, and you knew you were going into a new story based on what you were walking through, right? Like those transitions. So yeah, so this had that transition with those lights. It gives a different light in each room. So it was kind of cool, but at the same time you're like, oh.
Oh yeah, the blinding lights for sure.
Yeah, it was interesting. So they gave it that clubbing feel. Like I'd almost want to see more of that. If they put smoke in there, it'd make it a lot better.
Yeah. 2 more mazes to talk about. The next up was Leatherface.
My family's always been unique.
One of the most bizarre crimes in the annals of American history.
Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the legacy of Leatherface. Jessica's favorite horror movies of all time are Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm just kidding. She absolutely hates the first one.
I don't like them.
I mean, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is original movie is a perfect like freak out scare movie. It really gets you, and mostly what it gets you, especially by today's standards, is not gore. It gets you by sound design and camera movement. It's all like claustrophobic and sound design. The Maze tried to take us beyond the movies and give us like more of a backstory. It's successful in the fact that it's got a bunch of gross out moments and a lot of things that people are probably uncomfortable with. It smelled gross in there.
It had the smell factor too.
But
it was like burning flesh.
Yeah. You know, you're going through, I don't know. I I wasn't overly impressed by it. I like Leatherface. I like those movies, and I don't remember being like, this is like, it's another one that I honestly could probably go through again to catch a better vibe.
I creeped out on it. It got me a little bit, like, because that movie already does creep me out.
Yeah.
And the set was so, like, good. Like, it felt like you were walking into the house, and I just expected him to come jumping around the corner at me. So I think the set design really put me back in the story, which was very uncomfortable for me.
Yeah.
So for me, I actually thought it was one of the ones that kind of freaked me out more. I don't necessarily want to go on it again, but I have to say it had the effect for me, you know?
Yeah. Last up, we have Death Valley, Dead Exposure, or Dead Exposure, Death Valley, which was another original house this year at Universal Studios.
This is your base commander speaking. The breach cannot be contained. Repeat, the day of the Lord shall come like a thief in the night. The heavens will pass away with great noise. The heavenly bodies will be dissolved.
No? Really?
I just remember it kind of being like radioactive, zombie, this, that. Like, it felt like I've seen these beats done a lot. It felt like a hodgepodge of things I've seen at other scares or in other houses, like just kind of combined
together. Yeah.
It works. It's good.
They always have some kind of a zombie one, I feel like, because the zombies are such a hit, so big, but maybe they're kind of dying out now. I had a couple of good scares in there, and zombies do freak me out too. So I actually did get some scares in there, and I like the fluorescent ooze.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, I like some of those in between sets. It wasn't just like you could see the chemicals and stuff. Like there was like lab. I don't know. I like that. The set once again. Look at me. I like sets.
Yeah, you do.
Universal, you're in a back studio, and then you enter the set, and then you exit the set, right?
Yeah.
And you can tell that there's a feeling when you exit the set. You've now exited the set. You're leaving it all behind. It's kind of a release. It's like, okay, for some of them, you're like, okay, that's over.
Yeah, for real.
All right, so thanks for joining us on another Horror Nights episode. 8 mazes, 4 scare zones, 1 Terror Tram. We did it all. One night.
We did.
Are we tired?
I am tired. My legs are tired.
We've done a night. It's been a full one. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next episode. Auf Wiedersehen.
Bye.